What's up, dude?
Dude, this is super embarrassing. I just started recording, dude.
Dude, that's all right, dude. All we do is talk about Southwest, dude.
We talked about Southwest, and honestly, we probably didn't want the Southwest stuff on the podcast anyway.
You gotta edit that out, dude. So now people are coming in and they're like, "Oh, they're halfway through a bit."
They're halfway through a bit right now, dude, and I'm sweating because I'm so embarrassed right now that I didn't start freaking recording.
Don't be embarrassed, dude.
Dude, I'm so embarrassed right now, dude.
They didn't hear it, but we established that this dialect is a way to say things heartfelt.
Heartfelt.
While also being super nonchalant.
Yeah, we're talking about the San Diego dialect, dude.
Can you imagine if you realized that 30 minutes from now, dude? Give yourself credit for not being the guy 30 minutes from now who didn't know.
I just want to say that we burned like 10 minutes of literally us being crazy people just talking into mics and just like thinking that the bits are like going well and we're freaking crushing it. But dude, I just convinced him that he should get TSA pre-check, and you guys are pretty much caught up with where we were before this podcast started, dude.
That's okay. You know why? Because the moments you experience are the ones you're supposed to have, dude.
Dude.
And this is the one they're experiencing.
I carved that in a tree, dude.
You carved that in a tree, dude?
I carved that saying in a tree.
Dude, I hope that was a piece of driftwood, dude, and not a real life tree that you said, you know what? You deserve a flesh tat.
Yeah. A what?
A flesh tat, dude.
A fresh what?
A flesh tat, dude.
Oh, a flesh tat.
Dude, you fucking took a tree, and if it was alive,
you're saying that would be wrong if I carved into it. Okay.
I hope it was a piece of driftwood, dude, down from OB, dude.
It was actually some balsa wood that fell off a Home Depot truck, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to Home Depot, and I'll see people there, and they'll be like, hey, do you need help with anything? And I'm like, I just need someone to talk to. And I pay them for the day for that, dude.
Dude, I met a guy named Pedro. I bought him lunch, and then now
he's German dude?
Yeah, the German dude named Pedro, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And you bought him lunch, dude?
Yeah, dude. He's my freaking stepdad now, dude.
No way,
yeah, dude. I took him home. Wrong decision. My mom scooped him up like it was a sack of potatoes, dude.
From Pedro's, he's like, that's probably the right decision, dude. You changed a man's life that day,
He stuffed my mom like a California burrito, dude.
Dude, that's so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's the french fry. She's the asada.
Dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, this is really weird, but Pedro's freaking calling in right now, dude.
No way, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird.
Hello, this is Pedro.
What's up, dude?
Hi, were you just talking about me?
What's up, dude? It's me, Clay, dude.
Hey, what's up, Clay? How you doing? Were you just talking with my stepson?
Yeah, dude. He was calling in. He was saying that he brought you and his mom together, dude. He just tried to buy you lunch. You were hanging out at Home Depot, and now you guys are friends, dude.
Yeah, my stepson Teague is the coolest.
Dude, Teague's fucking awesome, dude. I didn't tell you this because we weren't recording earlier, so you probably missed it.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, I just tuned in live. What's going on here?
Dude, sometimes when my mom died, sometimes I think about Teague and I cry, dude. Not just because my mom's dead, because of how good of a man Teague is in my life, dude. And obviously he was a good man to you. But still, I'm going to tell you right now, it's pretty fucked up. You didn't put him in the wedding, dude.
Well, sometimes he's like a new person in my life. I've got lots of friends and stuff.
Yeah, but dude, most important person, man, because you're ringing up on his mom, Donna, and you should have said like, hey, you can at least be an usher or a grown man ring bearer.
When I met Teague, it's one of those things where I gained a son and also a wife that day, but at the same time, it's also like, I still got me where I was going to get, so I didn't really need Teague in the equation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but dude, Teague's part of the equation, dude. You should have at least had him read something from 1 Corinthians, dude. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is a guy named Teague who brought me and my wife together.
Okay, well, I think that last part is a little ad-lib, but I don't know. The other part seems like it checks out in the Corinthians.
Dude, that's the King Clay version, dude. Didn't you know about the Bible? You can have any version you want, dude.
No, I've never read the Bible before.
Dude, there's like multiple versions. When they say King James, that just means there was a dude who wanted his version to be different, dude.
Yeah, have you ever read the Rick James version of the Bible?
Dude, Rick James' version's fucking tight, dude.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. He works in a lot of musical lyrics, dude.
Thou shalt be super freaky, yeah.
Yeah, super freaky, dude.
Yeah.
And then he took out all the witches, which is what King James put in, dude. So I don't understand why you couldn't have Clay read a version of his old Bible, dude.
I think you're talking about Lord of the Rings now.
Dude, Lord of the Rings is pretty tight, dude. You know who's the Lord of your rings? The rings are on your finger, and Donna's is Teague, dude.
Okay, well, technically, I guess Teague is the Lord of the Rings for the ring because he should have been the ring bearer. I guess I admit that he should have been in our wedding, but he wasn't, okay? I made a selfish decision, and I used a stepson from a previous marriage. Whoops.
Well, dude, I didn't even know that, dude. You're lucky you didn't invite me to the wedding, dude, because I don't know you about this, but Teague and I will prove our love to each other by physical violence, dude.
Oh, really?
And I would have hand smacked you in the face while saying, Teague, you're the man, dude.
Dude, I'm still here, dude, and I can't even believe all the stuff that I'm hearing right now.
Yeah, dude, that's why you weren't in the wedding, dude. And that other guy you didn't even know, dude, that was a stepson from another marriage. Sounds to me like he's going to roll through Donna and find another Home Depot stepson, dude.
Dude, it's freaking awkward. I feel like a horse fly on the wall right now, dude. It's freaking annoying.
You are a horse fly on the wall, dude, right now. And I say nay, dude. I say nay to that.
Dude, I say nay indeed, bro. Because, like, all this is super disrespectful. Okay, T? Okay?
Yeah,
Teague,
dude.
That's Teague. That's me, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
me. Can I just say my name sometimes?
Dude, you can say your name whenever you want, dude.
Teague feels this way. Do you feel like threatened that I'm referring to myself in the third person right now?
Dude, it does feel a little bit threatening, but
It
it's
feels
only...
a little bit threatening, yes.
See, dude, we all agree it feels a little bit threatening, dude. But you know what? Sometimes threat is passion, dude. And I want you to always have passion, Teague.
Dude, I will freaking karate chop a blind man to show my love for you, dude.
Dude, you would do that for me, dude?
I'd do that for you, dude.
Dude, he wouldn't see that shit coming, dude.
Dude, I'd put both knuckles deep up a walrus for you, bro.
Dude, you'd do that, dude?
Yeah, dude, I freaking do that all the time,
Dude,
dude.
you gotta be careful because those Planet Earth people, dude, they would fucking film you doing that shit, dude.
Dude, and the Planet 8 people would film me
Dude,
doing that
Planet
too.
8 people is real, dude. Did you
Dude,
see
it's
that
a real
fucking
thing.
movie, dude?
Dude, yeah, I did.
I haven't been to San Francisco. They fucking tore shit up there, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Dude, they went up to the fucking Point Reyes, dude.
Yeah.
And then all the apes are like fighting with each other, dude.
Dude, apes, humans, bats. Dude, it was wild, dude.
Dude, all of them, dude. And then gorillas, those are
Do
organic.
you still need me here, or are you guys going to prove love to each other by doing something physical? Why
Well-
don't you guys kiss already? It seems like the sexual tension is off the charts in here.
Whoa, dude. You
Whoa,
shouldn't be
dude.
calling us out like that
Yeah,
because we're strictly bros, okay? We're
Yeah,
not
dude.
we're not hoes like that, dude.
Right,
okay?
dude. Even if we're, dude, you know it'd be tight.
Well, I think we learned a lot today, dude.
I think so too, dude.
And it shows that like you shouldn't introduce German guys named Pedro to your freaking mom because
Can't
he'll
trust
go
him, dude.
behind your back and he'll get married and not invite you into the freaking wedding.
Yeah, dude. And invite an old stepson. So, dude, maybe look forward to his next wedding. Your mom will be all heartbroken, but you'll be
And
in that
guess who's
wedding.
gonna be my best man?
Who's that, dude?
Freaking Clay, dude.
Dude, Clay thinks that's cool, T.
I love you, dude.
Dude, love you too, dude.
Bye.
That was the proper beginning. of the podcast. People being thrown into the deep end being like, what is happening?
Welcome to it.
Welcome to it. That was a first 7 minutes of just spitting a hot fire.
Right. But we both, you know how I feel about Southwest.
I know how you feel about South. I know about DVK.
Right.
He's the original Andrew WK. He got parties started whenever he grew up.
Literally, you're all caught up.
You got all caught up. We
You're
started
100% caught up.
filming people and things that we never talked about. Like,
You know what happened to me on that road?
Yeah. You know what happened? Like that one time that he was at the bottom of the well and he was rescued 9 days later. You guys know all about that.
I was infatuated with baby Jessica and I wanted to be a baby Jessica.
You know how he made $3 billion on MySpace and then
And
lost it all.
I know. Just call me music because MySpace lost it all.
Call you music because you've been played, dude.
Did you know about that?
Yeah.
What happened if they how do they own all the music?
I don't understand how that works at all.
It's not, is it gone forever?
What if Dane Cook owns all the music?
That's awesome.
This is his affiliation with MySpace from back in the day. That'd be
He
amazing.
nailed it then.
Yeah.
But were they saying people put original music on MySpace and it's all gone?
Oh, probably stuff that you
It's
uploaded.
people's original music.
That's what's scary about platforms like
Also, if you
any
left
social
it
media
there for the last
platforms.
10 years, though, that's on you.
Unattended.
Yeah.
Facebook
What do you think it was? The Disney Vault?
Facebook has this feature where you can download, I think, all of your albums with one button click now.
No.
Like to back up because
to
just
back
in
it
case
up.
your videos and pictures don't get lost and stuff like that.
I'm an external hard drive man.
Oh, me too, dog.
Mhm.
You
We
got
have
to.
to be. When you're
With
doing it.
podcast, I mean, what are you doing? Come on, man.
You gonna burn through?
You burning through. Come on. What are you doing here?
You gonna burn through
You know
that.
what? I think Ryan Sickler is actually calling into the show right now. Hello, is this Sickle Cell?
Oh, come on, man. You guys over here talking?
Yeah.
He said he's over here talking. Oh, come on, player.
Yeah, Sickler, it's great to have you calling in. You actually were a guest on this podcast. You got a great podcast called The Honeydew.
Yeah, dude, The Honeydew. You should check that out.
I will check it out.
I remember I've been having a medical day.
You've been having a medical day?
I haven't had you on The Honeydew yet. Where am I going? This phone is horrible.
I don't know what kind of reception
Yeah,
you're calling in with.
I'm
You're in it. You're in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels good.
Good.
Yeah, I got you nice and clear
We're
now.
gonna get you on The Honeydew.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. What do you want to talk about when you come on The Honeydew?
When you came on here, we talked a lot about Mike Piazza.
I love Mike Piazza. You know who else I love? Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken's one of my favorites, especially Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken?
Well, Sickler, do you want to plug anything? Because I got to get back to DVK. Because I kind of feel like you called him because you knew that he was on, and you're kind of stealing his light a little bit.
It is a Wednesday, so you can check out the Honey D. If you go over to my podcast on the iTunes, I'm there every single Wednesday. Old episodes of the Crab Feast still out. Check out Jay Larson. He's out there doing the through line. And then you can catch me this weekend. I'll be in Baltimore just hanging out.
Oh, wow. You're just doing a weekend of hanging out in Baltimore?
You know what, player.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, buddy.
Okay.
This
I love Ryan.
Yeah, I love Sickler. This podcast, if you didn't know, has quite the reach, and sometimes people call in unexpectedly.
Sure.
So don't be alarmed if, somebody called in. You were very patient. You actually were nice enough to wait in the wings while Sickler called in.
You always
but feel free to, if somebody calls in, you can jump in.
Oh, I can?
Well. Yeah, you can too.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I didn't want to.
I know that you're just figuring out the format of the show and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh, let's get into this next segment. Pizza party. Pizza time for a pizza party. Yeah, that's right. I'm bringing back an old segment because me and DVK, Daniel Van Kirk, had some Joe's Pizza on Sunset today.
So good.
Let's talk pizza real quick.
Okay.
All right. You're your fellow Midwesterner?
Yeah, Rochelle, Illinois.
Okay. So, did you go to Chicago a lot growing up to eat pizza?
No. Rochelle are afraid of the city.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your?
I lived in Chicago for a long time, so I have my Chicago pizza, and then I have my Rochelle pizza.
Okay. So give me your top three.
Ooh. If I could only have one pizza, it probably would be Vince's from Rochelle, Illinois.
Okay.
Vince's Pizza. Give me a pepperoni and mushroom. Well done. Light cheese, because light cheese is normal cheese over at Vince's. And then there's it's been in Rochelle for, I think, since the 60s. There's a huge big fat pizza guy statue out in front of it that so many teenagers have actually accidentally hit.
Yeah.
Because it's the first Trader Joe's parking lot is just so hard to get in and out of, and you're right on the road because it's Rochelle. There's no good zoning. So yeah, I would probably go Vince's, but then if we're opening it up beyond that, Chicago's Pizza in Chicago. It's on Lincoln.
It's just called
Lincoln.
Chicago's Pizza?
Yeah. And they're...
All right, what are we going to call this thing? Okay?
Right. I don't know. We just call it Chicago's. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing.
It seems like it's a little bit on the nose or something, you know?
Yeah, a great nose. And they smell our pizza through that nose.
Okay, I don't know. I guess we could call it that, but I don't know.
Chicago's.
All right, Chicago's Pizza.
But we give it an apostrophe, so then people know it's ours.
As long as there's an apostrophe, I'm totally cool with that.
They know it's ours.
They know it's ours because... It's our own.
Possessive.
It's possessive.
Right.
The tense is right.
Dude, I love a good tense.
Dude, my favorite.
The tense has to be right.
Sir, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, get your tense right or get the hell out of here.
If you don't have your tense right, don't bother go camping. Okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
Bad tense.
Bad tense.
Bad tense, bad camping.
That's just a rule in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's Pizza. It's on Lincoln. They open until 5 a.m.
I'm sold already.
Yeah, we used to, when we were in college, we would leave the bar, order the pizza, and by the time we would get home with the bus or the train or whatever, it would only be a couple minutes till it got there.
Oh, I love that.
So we do deep dish chicken and mushroom. It's so good. And I would never go this way. I was at a friend's place.
I can't do the mushroom. I'd be the guy to pick off the mushroom, but deep dish chicken.
You'd be picking out because it's
so
deep
layered.
dish. Yeah. But their pepperoni, dude, their pepperoni is legit. Sausage is legit. Spinach even legit. Okay. You can also go there and just buy pizza by the slice, like deep dish and thin crust. One year for Christmas Eve dinner, I just bought 3 deep dish pizzas half cooked and then took them out to Rochelle to warm up the oven, throw them in there for 30 minutes and they're fresh. Yeah. So Chicago's Pizza.
Okay. Chicago's Pizza. I'll have to keep that in
and
mind.
Then number 3, man, we're running the gambit. We went Rochelle. We went Northside Chicago
right now.
Yeah, that's great. Rochelle Bow.
Yeah, Rochelle Bow.
Okay, we did Vince's and Rochelle. Chicago's in Chicago.
Chicago's because it's Chicago's.
And then you ready for this?
Okay.
Oof,
Godfathers.
You see. This is where I'm going to be seen on this show. I'm screwing up this mic. Tombstone Pizza.
You're talking the frozen pizza?
Yeah, dude. I know. Are you leaving me? What happened?
You.
No. I don't know if you hate it or love it. Yeah, yes, Father.
This is Father Tombstone.
Dude, are you mad at me or happy?
I take great revel in the fact that you just name-dropped a frozen pizza company along celebrated venues such as Chicago's and Vince's. You have paid great respect to me, and I will now give you 300 coupons.
Yes!
To any of your Trader Joe's or Ralph's
No.
where they sell Tombstone pizza.
Dude, you missed it. A lot happened.
Dude, I just went to the bathroom real quick. What happened?
I think I went to another terrestrial plane.
Dude, I was talking. I don't know what you thought you missed. I went to the bathroom and then we continued our conversation. We've been talking for another 10 minutes.
TSA pre?
Yeah, we covered that. Yeah.
Dude, I was visited by the Tombstone God.
The Tombstone God?
Yes, not the Undertaker.
That's so, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either, but he told me that he loved that I said that Tombstone was very good in my heart. Whoa, you're back.
Anytime you see Tombstone, I shout here.
Wait, come back. How do I get these coupons? Shoot.
Hey, where did you go? You just checked out for a second. There.
What? Again?
I asked you,
Right.
what was it like to be raised by a single mother? And then you just went somewhere else.
I was visited by the Tombstone God. Shit.
When will you ever learn?
I don't know. Probably not for a while.
Oh, you're really starting to take advantage of my time now.
Well, you set up these rules, so if you have other things to do, you need to change what beckons you.
Okay, I will change the conditions.
Okay.
Anytime you say the word mustache.
Okay, do I have to say it like that? Because I don't even say it like that. We'll never meet again.
Then you will never get your coupons.
What?
Daniel?
Shit.
Daniel.
Hey,
Daniel.
what's up, buddy? What's up? What?
Are
Nah,
you
I did it again?
Are you okay?
It feels like it doesn't. I feel like I'm blinking and I'm still here.
I asked you a very simple question. I said, we were talking about how we both won prizes at Chuck E. Cheese over time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And, I got a high score on skee ball, and you said that you got a prize that you were going to pull out of a claw machine, but it was dangling to get stuck. So you had to hit the side of the machine to get it to drop. And you're just about to tell me what it was that was dropping. And then you just stopped.
Really?
Just stop talking.
It was a Gus Macker trophy. But what I wanted to say was, at Chuck E. Cheese, did you love the band?
I did
Because
actually.
there was the mouse, right?
Yeah, I like the guy on drums a lot.
Which one was that?
The monster, the purple, the big guy. He's like very hairy.
Yes, yeah.
Like he was very. Just
I don't remember any of their names.
I don't either.
There was one though that they were gonna have. It was like a deer or whatever, but he had like all this facial hair. He had like, it was a moose. He had like a moose stash, and he would like. Shit, dude!
How dare you beckon Father Tombstone?
I didn't mean to.
All right, I'll give you your coupons.
This will probably never happen. I can get them now?
You can get the coupons. I cannot give you 300 though. I was kind of a bluff on my end.
Dude, don't make empty promises, Tombstone God.
One cardboard cutout coupon.
Okay, and what does that get me?
$1.99 off a Tombstone pizza.
It kind of feels like it's more hassle than it's
Your
worth.
wish has been granted.
I didn't make the shit.
So yeah, then it was one of those things where Chucky really scared me, and I lost my wallet in one of the booths one time, and it was one of those very confusing things.
Whoa, yeah, you gotta be careful around knives.
Were you even listening to me? I just confessed to you how I lost my wallet. And it was this, it was
Dude,
kind
I
of,
was like, listen, I heard the whole thing, man.
I went with my uncle and my aunt, and I was too afraid to speak up.
I hear you.
Did you actually hear me? It seems like you're kind of.
You said
You're
uncle
putting
and aunt. I said I heard that sentence.
All right, dude.
What?
Okay.
Let's not have conflict.
No, yeah, let's not have conflict.
Whoa.
No, you're my guest. Yeah.
Whoa. That's a fact.
No. Yeah. You're in my place.
Yes. Yeah, this is your space. I'm here.
Yeah. You're welcome anytime. Yeah.
Now I don't know. It feels like you know what you're doing, but I can't.
Yeah. You enjoyed the pizza and the root beer.
The root beer was the best part.
You know what? Joe listens to this podcast and he would not appreciate that.
Well, no, but he doesn't know my rankings.
He better not ever find out your rankings because he would cry if he found out your rankings.
But it's best part because it was the biggest surprise. You said we were having pizza. You didn't say anything about root beer.
Okay.
So expectations exceeded. Surprises are surprises.
Okay, man. Can we not argue on my podcast? I have you on as a guest and you come over.
I don't know.
This is very frustrating. You want to plug something or something? Oh, yeah, Daniel and Kirk coming on the podcast.
That's better than I could have done it.
Let's get your plugs out, dude.
Okay. You can listen to me on the Pen Pals podcast with Rory Scovell. And then you can also...
Pen Pals podcast, Rory Scovell.
I was going to say let's use it, but then he only said his name.
That's all I can offer.
Shit. I'll take it. But I might have to cut off the Rory part. So, and then you can listen to Dumb People Town with me and the Sklar brothers. And then...
Dumb People Town with only the Scars.
No, that's not... These aren't great cuts. They sound good, but the content's off.
I don't know. Dude, that's one of our sound guys. Like, he does those sound drops. Like, so if
he said only the Sklars, and I host the show.
I'm sure he didn't say that. Like, that would be kind of disrespectful to you. I'm trying to
get... You didn't hear it?
No, I'm trying to get your plugs in. There's a guy in the booth over there. He
It's me and them.
Yeah.
Dumb People Town with Daniel Van Kirk and the Sklar brothers. So it's not that. Like the fact that you would just say...
Tune in to Dumb People Town for only the Sklars.
No, again, see, you said only the Sklars. I mean, maybe that's the only reason somebody might tune in. I get that.
Can you run that back? Can you give us...
Yeah.
Playback on that?
Yeah. That'd be great. Okay. Well, I don't know why you're giving me...
People down with DVK on the Squires. See, he said DV...
I don't think that's not what he did the first time.
He literally did playback on it. Do you have any other things that you need to plug?
I'm on tour with I'm doing the Together tour. I have a couple more legs. Andrew Youngblood is my feature act on that. So it's me.
Andrew Youngblood, go see him headline.
He's not the headliner. That isn't even what I said. Andrew Youngblood he's a great guy. He's a really, really good comic.
I like Andrew Youngblood a lot.
Yeah. So he opens for me on the Together tour with Daniel Van Kirk. So I
come see.
Well, now you didn't say anything.
He didn't say.
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
He just said, "Come see."
He said, "Come see." I think I might have to fire the guy who's doing these sound drops because I'm starting to hear it now.
Oh, thank God.
At first I didn't hear it.
Dude, for a while I thought I was going nuts.
Well, I was still, honestly, Daniel, I was a little bit upset because of our argument that we got into.
I was never in that argument.
No, you and I were arguing.
I was a bystander to an argument you were having with
literally
me. Now
by,
let's not
literally
argue, I can't
by
argue
you
about this.
saying
I know,
that we're arguing, you were arguing about this, dude.
No.
We are. Do you have any other things that you want to plug on the show, dude? I'm trying to help you out as the host here, and frick, dude.
The 29th, I'm going to be headlining the Dallas Comedy Festival and doing a live Pen Pals with Rory Scovel as well.
Go see Pen Pals with Rory Scovel. No other guests included.
That? Do you heard that?
I heard it. It's becoming a little bit of an issue.
Just say you don't like me, man. Just say I don't like you. Well, just staring at me and acting like I'm not talking. Oh, maybe I just don't exist to you at all. Can I argue? Am I in an argument with this person? This is an argument.
This is the angriest I've ever seen him. He's usually a very stoic
person. What did I do?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Dallas, and then I'll be at Clusterfest, and also on the 30th, I'll be in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Together tour, where I'm the headliner. So it's my tour. So you can't.
Andrew Youngblood is headlining, and you can't see Daniel Van Kirk at Clusterfest.
Wait, did you say you could see me?
You can't see him. You can't see him, but you can see Andrew Youngblood at Together Fest.
The problem here is you sound great. Okay, so that's what even makes it more offensive. Because if you were doing this right, if you were doing it right, it would be fucking beautiful.
Daniel, that's the thing is like, that's why I can't fire him. He
it's
usually
gorgeous.
gets it right. And it's really pretty. Like if you listen to it, like if you listen.
What about when he repeatedly gets it wrong? Do you hate your job? Oh, I can't hear him through the booth.
Yeah, I know. There's like a big glass thing. If you have any other plugs, I'm sure he can get it right. And then we got to move on to the next segment.
Okay. There's probably one I'm forgetting. Okay. I also have a podcast that I've done for a long time called Hindsight with Daniel Van Kirk. It's kind of probably being wrapped up soon, but there's some great episodes on it. And Jeremiah was on it, and he was a phenomenal guest. Told a story about being out in the woods with his siblings and I think your sister and your brothers and your dad. Yeah. So that's called Hindsight. You can check that out if you want. Otherwise, just follow me at Daniel Van Kirk and go to danielvankirk.com for all shows and everything.
Listen to Hindsight, starring Jeremiah Watkins.
I think he did pretty great with that last one.
Fucking hate you.
That we don't need that language.
Which part, the fucking or the hate? Or you being direct? Because I'm not mad at you at all, but this guy, he sounds great, but come on, dude.
You're going to make me cry.
Well, then I have to stop because I would promise myself I would never make you cry. I wrote that in.
He's going to make me cry.
No, I wrote that in our first friendship note, and I'm not going to do it. Let's talk about something happy.
No, it's already started. Do you see this?
What? Think of like.
You made me cry. You made me cry.
Don't.
If you zoom in on this YouTube video, you can see.
J-Dub.
There's streams.
J-Dub.
Guess what? Jeremiah Wonders is live streaming right now. Tears. Live streaming tears. Don't do that with your teeth. What are you doing with your teeth right there?
Me feeling bad.
When you do that with your teeth, it makes me even more sad.
I think it makes me kind of happy.
No, it's very scary. Please stop doing that. No. You look like a badger. I don't like it. No, please.
I kill you.
No. How is this supposed to make me feel better?
I don't know. I can't help where the direction goes with the bit. It was just trying to make a funny face for you. At first it was an awkward face, but then I leaned way in on it. Don't grope yourself. That is not. Groping yourself will not make you feel better. Don't do that. First ask yourself if that's okay to do.
Oh no.
Self, is this okay? All right.
It's not.
See? Do you feel better?
Uh-uh.
I don't know. Talk to your friend there.
Okay. I'm gonna grab something. Okay.
You do whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna step off.
JW. Do people call you JW?
You do.
No one calls you J-Dub?
Somebody's called me J-Dub.
Me 2 minutes ago?
No. Cheers.
I saw him. I still feel horrible. I'm
and
doing
fierce.
anything to.
Yeah, dude.
Well, shout, let it out.
Yeah.
Shout, let it all out. These are the things we can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. See, now you're not crying anymore at all. Yes, keep going.
It's broken. It's broken.
It's okay.
No.
J-Dub.
No, you've broken me.
Oh, let's put you back together.
My batteries are running out.
What am I supposed to do now? Hey, what do we do if his batteries run out?
Oh, no.
Like I would trust you for any good information.
You gotta host the show. I can't go on.
Looks like a Connor. You a Connor?
I gotta recharge. I gotta step over there to recharge.
Okay, all right.
Can you host the show for a second?
I'll try. Hey, don't worry. Even when I'm hosting it, Connor will back there will say is still being hosted by Jeremiah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta recharge.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Jeremiah Wonders. I'm your guest host for this moment, Daniel Van Kirk. You know, one of the things that's great about this show is that it just adds joy into this world. And when I was asked to step in and co-host for a minute, that was something that I wanted to continue because there's not enough of that in the world. And what I bring when I try and host is really just a continuation of what you guys tuned in for. And you tuned in to have Jeremiah Watkins bring you joy. And I hope that you appreciate that. I hope you allow it to bring joy into your life because we have enough other things that don't do that. Thanks so much for having me. I've been your guest host for this moment, Daniel Van Kirk. Let's hand it back off to the man himself. His batteries are recharged. He's here to have fun and he's not crying at all. Your host of Jeremiah Wonders, J.W. Maya Watkins.
Hey guys,
hey, buddy.
Feeling really good. Thanks for having me on the show.
Dude, it's great to have you hosting again.
Speaking of joy, let's get into this next segment called the Kindness Challenge.
All right.
So every week, Daniel, I challenge the listeners of this show to do something kind out of the kindness of their heart for maybe somebody who they know. It could be a stranger. It could be something little. It could be something big. It doesn't matter as long as they're contributing something positive to society.
That's great. When I was hosting, I talked about this.
You did
sort
talk
of
about
thing.
this. Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. So what I do is I have people email letters in to jeremiahwonders@gmail.com. And I read the letter in the voice that I think that they could maybe sound like. I wonder what they could maybe sound like. And I read their
I
letter
love
that
that.
they
That's
send
my
in.
favorite part of this.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to read this letter and then we'll talk about it real quick. Hey, Jeremiah. I work for a moving company. This couple contacted us for moving. We spent the day moving furniture from house to house, but their budget was small, and we had to leave early because they couldn't afford to pay anymore. The man had an accident at work a few years back, and now he's in a wheelchair, so the wife was left to finish the house. They had a deadline and had to be out that night. After work, I came home and mentioned the situation to my girlfriend, who has the biggest heart to help. She immediately mentioned we go help. We called the lady, went over that night, and helped finish the house. The married couple was so thankful. A lot of good peoples in this world, and we want to be a part of that group. Asher.
That was a perfect Asher.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty good Asher.
Yeah, it was a very good Asher.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. They're helping somebody in need who needs a little help with their house. You know,
I think that's
They got
great.
physical restrictions, are not able to do it. So Asher, thanks for writing into the show, dude.
Thanks, buddy. And when I hosted the show, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. I'm glad you brought that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that you encouraged people to write in like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just think what you're doing is a positive thing, and I think the positive energy needs to keep being pushed.
Yeah. One guy who reminds me of positive energy is a guy named Mark Wahlberg. And he's one of those guys who he said something in a story once that I'm sure you're familiar with is had he been on the plane that was on 9/11, he would have been able to stop it. I don't know if you've heard that story or not. He would have been able to stop the terrorist on the plane if he would have been on there. Which I thought was a pretty positive outlook on a bad situation, you know?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, you got to find that silver lining.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's really strange is if I reached out to him, do you think we could get him on the show?
What if I'm already here, dude? Dude, what if I've been playing a part the whole time, dude, and you didn't even fucking know it?
Okay. I don't know how, Mark, you just got here, but I just was interviewing a comedian named Daniel Van Kirk, and then you're here.
You were interviewing a character, dude. And now you're talking to the real fucking thing. Maybe you didn't see The Departed? Oscar nominated for that, dude.
You got an Oscar?
Maybe you didn't see Max Payne? Everybody thought I was a cop.
I thought you were just a video game character.
No, dude. A fucking cop.
You were a cop?
Dude. Maybe you didn't see The Happening and you thought I was a teacher. But I'm not. I'm Mark Wahlberg.
Wait, you're saying that
all those things
and all the things that I've seen you in,
they're pretend. I was never in porn. I do have a huge penis, but I was never in porn.
Wait, you're saying that you
That's not you in those
Dude, I
movies?
was never even in the army in Renaissance Man. That was a movie.
Were you even in Transformers?
Dude, I was in Transformers.
You were in
The movie,
Transformers.
but I do not own a mechanic shop. I do not have a daughter.
Wait.
I do have a daughter, but not that daughter.
But Mark, I thought all the movies that you were in were based on true events.
The only
I thought
one?
that was your life.
Some of them are. Like that documentary we made.
Yeah.
Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
That was all real.
That was real?
Yeah, we killed those people.
Oh.
That's the only part that was real.
That's the only thing? The
Yeah.
killing?
Yeah.
Well-
Except for Emil Hirsch's part. He died too. And now he's been replaced by another actor playing Emil Hirsch since then.
Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from back
Last
in the
Action
day?
Hero?
No, not that one.
Total Recall?
The Sixth Day?
Dude, 6 Days fucking good, dude. It's
we
not
talk-
as good as Eraser, but it's good.
I like Sixth Day a lot.
You do?
I do like
It's
it a lot.
fucking, it's a jam, dude.
Hey,
Donnie knows every line.
does he really?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, have you seen with Sylvester Stallone Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
Hell yeah, dude. With the Stalgetti?
Yeah.
Fucking great. Also not his real mom.
Are you serious?
Dude, I'm telling you.
I thought, okay, when I watch movies, I thought that they happened matter of factly. Am I mixing up movies with documentaries?
I don't even know.
I thought documentaries were fake.
Some
I
of
thought they
them
were
are.
fantasy.
Some of them are fantasy and fake. Some of them are make believe.
Like Super Size Me. That
Fake, dude.
That's fake?
There's no way that dude ate all that food.
That's what I thought. I thought that
Now,
was
you
fake.
can eat.
I
I'll
thought
tell you
that-
this.
yeah.
Here's a little workout tip.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can eat whatever you want.
Okay.
But you have to throw it up right after. That
That's-
works.
that's
Your
the
body
workout
holds
plan?
on to the nutrients. It gets rid of all the bad stuff.
Now, do you have a hand in Wahlburgers or
A hand, dude. I got my whole body.
you got your whole body
And
in
that's why it
Wahlburgers?
looks so good.
I mean, it does look very clean. If you haven't been to
Yeah.
a Wahlburgers,
Clean, good lines.
my mom and sister
Basically
went there
me.
in Kansas and they were very
It's
happy
good,
with
dude.
their
They get that
choice.
Thanksgiving burger. That's my favorite one.
I'll tell them
That's my
to
burger right
get
there,
it.
dude.
Is
Yeah.
it really? I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, dude.
maybe I'll tell them to get it
Yeah,
next
dude.
time.
Maybe it's a cheat day and you give yourself a little alcoholic shake, or you tell yourself, I'm going to enjoy this, then I'm going to throw it up.
Okay, well, it seems like a lot of things end with you needing to throw things up. Is that
I'm
how
just
you
saying,
say
you can
cut?
eat whatever you want. You just got to throw it up afterwards. It works.
But doesn't that hurt? Like
No,
your
I sell mouth guards. They like keep your teeth clean from the acidity.
Well, what about your throat? You like your vocal cords
That's why
and
you
stuff.
want that shake.
Protein shake?
Whatever shake you want, dude. I'm just telling you, that'll coat. You don't want to burn that esophagus.
No. Yeah, I like when you say esophagus.
Yeah, you don't want to burn your esophagus.
I think I just like you saying anatomical parts of the body.
Dude, I could say atomical anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, atomical this, atomical that.
Like what's
Femur, tibia.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, dude, sternum.
Can you say
solar
clavicle
plexus.
for me? Like you accidentally broke your clavicle falling down the stairs.
Dude, do you know what happened?
What happened?
You accidentally broke your clavicle just falling down the stairs.
All right. Well, not that I don't love having you here, but
You're welcome.
I did kind of invite Daniel Van Kirk.
Okay. I thought you wanted to ask me something about 9/11.
Oh, yeah. Why did you say that?
Say what?
I can't.
The truth?
Oh, you're okay. Did
I'm sorry, are you not a 9/11 truther? Because the real 9/11 truth, and this is what I said, is if I had been on that plane, things would have gone different.
Okay.
And maybe the difference would just be Mark Wahlberg died on that plane. How do you know what I mean when I say different? It's because you know how fucking badass I am. So you know when I say different, you think, oh, he would have fucking stopped that. I didn't say it. Your heart did. So actually,
Okay,
you
well,
said it. Because that's how much
I
faith you
can't-
have in me.
I can't argue with that. Now, Mark Wahlberg, do you want to plug anything before you leave?
Oh, shit, dude. We got Daddy's Home 3 is coming out.
Who's
And
that? Who's that with?
That's me and Will Ferrell. And then we just had John Lithgow and Mel Gibson in Daddy's Home 2.
Come see Daddy's Home 3 with John Lithgow and Will Ferrell exclusively.
Okay, first of all, not only did you... Who's this fucking dude? Because not only did you fucking piss me off by doing that shit, you also pissed off Mel Gibson. And maybe you don't know, but he gets a little more fucking angry than I do, okay?
Okay, I didn't mean to offend you. Can you stop doing that with the promos?
Jesus
I'm going to have
Christ,
to
dude.
let you go, even though you sound good if you keep doing that. Okay? I'm really sorry about that, Mark.
And then on DVD, my family movie, whatever the fuck it's called, it just came out. Tom Segura's in it. He's got like 2 scenes and he was great for a comic, although I'm pretty sure I'm funnier. And then, let's see, what else do I have? Obviously,
Go see that one family home movie that you can't even remember the name of. Love starring only Tom Segura.
Okay, see right there. You were fine with that first fucking part you should because I said that fucking shit. But then you come back and you say only Tom Segura's in that. How many fucking people do you think went and saw that movie because Tom Segura was in it? You think they rode their fucking bikes there? They fucking didn't. Okay, because they don't care. They don't. He doesn't need to be in that fucking movie. I'm in that fucking movie.
Okay, we'll just try to do one more plug. I'm sorry. You're kind of scary. You're big and you're buff, and I don't mean to offend you. Maybe one last plug, and then I'll have to ask you to leave, maybe, and then get Daniel Van Kirk back.
Whatever. The Bionic Man comes out later this fall. Or later this year in the fall. It stars me and I don't know other actors who aren't as important as I am. So go check out that one that comes out this fall.
The Bionic Man.
Okay.
Go see it this fall. Unless it doesn't come out because the leading man isn't strong enough to hold a box office weekend.
Are you in a contest to see how hard you can get punched?
Well,
because you're gonna win.
Well, if he was outside of the glass, what would you do to him?
If he was outside of the
glass?
If he was outside of that glass. More importantly, what would he do if he was outside that glass? Because I'll tell you this, he wouldn't say shit. All right?
I would slap you like your mama in the past week.
Okay, now.
What are you, just a person who says everything that Donnie wishes he could say?
Donnie is the better Wahlberg brother than you.
Yeah, right. If the contest is who has less money, you're exactly right. Way to go. Congrats, you got something good.
I really didn't want it to come to this, so I'm going to have to...
I feel like he wanted it to come to this.
You're playing right into my trap, bitch.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Who's your trap bitch? Because you don't know how to use a comma. Okay? So I'm playing into your trap bitch? Who's your trap bitch?
Okay,
Because I'm not your trap bitch.
Mark.
You're a trap bitch.
Mark, can you... With language, please?
What's that? Trap? You can't say trap on this show?
No, that's the other word. You can't say that to my guy in the booth.
The B word?
Yeah.
He said it.
I mean...
Well, what's that? Checkmate?
Yeah, checkmate.
Checkmate, dude. So I win at checkers. This dude right here said the B word first, and I said the B word back to him.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Thanks for coming on the show. I got to get Daniel.
Dude, thanks for having
back.
me. This was a great time.
Thank you, Mark Wahlberg.
I had a blast.
Okay.
All right. See you then.
Bye, trap bitch.
You son of a bitch. Hey, buddy.
Oh, dude.
What's up?
I just had a pretty scary
You see the Tombstone God? Because that's what happened to me earlier.
I maybe did I go somewhere that time? Were you trying to talk to me? And
I just kept co-hosting.
Are you serious?
I thought your batteries died.
Wait, I thought I came back in.
What? Mm-mm. You came back in, you sat down. I was trying to wrap it up, but then you just sat there like your batteries died, so I kept going.
Okay.
We're number one on iTunes.
Are we really?
Yeah, there's so many new good reviews.
Wait, since you started hosting?
Mm-hmm. They do them in real time now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, should I be happy or
Hell
should
yeah,
I be...
dude, it's your show. You built this foundation.
Yeah,
I just put a roof on it.
This feels a little slimy.
I'm teasing you. We're at number 406.
Ouch.
What?
You kind of hurt me.
Sorry, man. That's
All
how I
right.
show affection.
Let's get into this next segment,
Okay.
fanning out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
I gotta run through these because I know that you gotta go soon.
Okay.
Man, there's so many good questions.
Let's do it.
All right, like this one.
Have you ever lied about a heart out?
Maybe.
Really? I haven't yet.
Yeah.
I always say that when I'm lying about it.
Well, no, my heart out is sometimes just 15 minutes earlier because
You have to because you know that they're gonna
run, and sometimes
because isn't the worst when you're straight up with somebody? This is a little comedy talk.
Yeah.
When you're straight up with somebody and you tell them
comedy talk real quick.
when you
Just
tell them
warning
I'm not shitting you. This is the last moment because they think you are giving them
I
a
know.
15-minute cushion.
Okay. I listened to DLM for months before finding out it wasn't really Mark Wahlberg on the podcast.
What?
It really made me like him more because I thought he had a sense of humor. Now I realize he must be as humorless as Ted. And now I miss funny Mark Wahlberg. How does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel?
How does that make Daniel Van Kirk feel?
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, part of the thing is that Doug and I never winked to the, we played it straight forever. And we would always ask people when they come on to play it straight. So you'd have these great people, Michael Rooker and James Gunn and obviously, well, Ham is so great, but you would have all these people that you wouldn't expect to be like, yeah, whatever, whatever your guys' little comedy bit is, I'll go along with it. And so I love to hear the people, we were able to sell them on it for a while because it is what you are so fucking amazing at. Like there's a show within a show at Kill Tony.
Yeah.
And you are the show within that show, and you commit and you cannot let go. One, because that's the rule of comedy, but two, that's because of how great you are. So, anytime I hear that from someone, I was like, all right, yeah, we did it right. We did it right. And it was fun. I don't know. I mean, Mark Wahlberg is probably Mark Wahlberg for certain reasons, but the other guys is really funny. I think that movie's great. So maybe he does have a really good sense of humor.
The other guy's great.
Yeah. But thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. That was from at Jake Burdine.
Thanks, Jake.
At Corey_Hungate. Were you always super into crowd involvement in your sets? Half the times I see him, I end up on stage for one reason or another. Interesting. Like an audience member ends up on stage. Huh.
I only have one bit that would bring anybody onto the stage, and depending on the venue, I don't ever do it. So
maybe he's seen you a bunch.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. My thing is, I think if anything, I don't do much like crowd work or anything, but I do want the whole show to feel like, this is a communal thing. Like we're all in this room experiencing this thing. So I don't know if crowd involvement includes some sort of process by which the audience feels like they're a part of the show, then yes. It's not a Q&A though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from at Head by Numbers. Could you make do if you were down to just one Sklar brother?
Could I make do?
What a weird question.
Well, here's the answer that's going to sound weird, but then I think we'll prove out is the answer is yes, because those guys are just two comics who work really well together.
Yeah.
Are friends who are brothers and are twins. And that's the order. They're not twins like forcing everything else after that fact.
Right.
So God forbid if one of them quit comedy, we'd be left with, and I don't mean left with makes it sound bad. We'd still have a great comic. Right. So I think so. Can two comics be funny? Oh, I would imagine.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think we'd make do.
This comes from at Gamboli99. Favorite Steven Seagal film?
Oof. Is Above the Law the one that's filmed in Chicago?
Oh, I don't know.
Marked for Death. What's the one where they try to kill him at the very beginning and then he goes off and like rehabs for a long time and comes back? And one of the guys he either is like working with, I think, is the coach from Rudy, that old dude. That's the one I really like.
Okay.
I like Under Siege is good too. Because you got Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey and Steven Seagal.
Dude. What if Gary Busey and Steven Seagal had a film reunion? Like, what if they had like an offset reunion? Maybe they went and grabbed lunch at Olive Garden.
Konnichiwa. Hey, Gary.
Hey. Hey, is this Steven?
Yeah, dude. How are you?
Yeah, Gary Busey here, yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. How you doing, man?
I was waiting for you to say it back.
Huh?
I'm so glad you said it back.
I've been in another dimension since I last saw you, brother.
Me too. It's called straight to video.
Yeah.
Or maybe that yours is different.
I was on Laserdisc one time whenever I was inside the Playboy Mansion.
Is that the name of a drug?
Laserdisc.
Yeah, you said you were on it.
It's a digital formatted disc for watching movies and stuff.
I understand, like the huge CDs.
Yeah, they're like giant CDs. They look like flying saucers.
I was wondering if you wanted... the reason I asked you to meet me here at this Olive Garden is because the breadsticks are free.
Well, it was more about the endless salads, you know.
Salad's bad for you.
Salad? What do you mean salad's bad for me? What do you mean by that?
I don't eat anything green. I only eat brown things.
That can't be... I know you're some kind of, aficionado of martial arts,
I
but
am.
the strictly brown diet don't make no sense to
Everything,
me.
everything good is brown. Potatoes, chicken nuggets,
Your skin color.
bread,
Okay.
my skin, everything that you want to eat that you should consume, make it brown.
I don't know if
it's
I can
brown,
get on
don't
board
frown.
with all of this.
That's why I got the breadsticks. A lot of the things here at Olive Garden are
Why don't
brown.
you get the tour of Italy? You get a little bit of
How
everything.
much of it's brown?
Not much. Just the noodles part, but that's more yellow.
Can I ask
So,
you an investment question?
yeah,
How much money you got tied up in Beanie Babies? 'Cause-
$27.13.
Oh, you're lucky. I've
I
got.
bought a Princess Di, one that fell off of a U-Haul truck back in 1999.5.
I've got a Tabasco that was released only through McDonald's. It has the black hoofs instead of the white hoofs. It's worth less than the white hoofs ones, and it's a more rare.
I've got an Aaron Bear with a soccer ball on his chest
Yeah.
that they put in my fries as a mini Beanie Baby at a Burger King. It didn't even make no
Well,
sense.
that's worth probably a lot of money. The problem is that by a lot of money, I mean like a buck or two. I made a lot of bad Beanie Baby investments.
Yeah, I did too. It's a big Beanie Baby scandal, actually.
Well, that's why I was gonna ask you if you wanted to do another Under Siege movie.
I would love to do another Under Siege.
Okay, we gotta figure out what we're under and what's the
Okay,
siege.
yeah, sure.
I know DMX will do it. So there's our Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's DMX.
We in this. Yo, DMX, you want to come over to our table or what? I mean, you just been hanging over there like a creep in the corner. Yo, I heard about this reunion, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, D and I started together in exit rooms. See, this is our Tommy Lee. Gary D, Gary D, B, Steve, Gary,
Well, we got a lot
and
of
D.
the cast that's going to be in this reunion.
I know, but we got to figure out what we're under and what the siege is. That's the only problem.
But what about a boat?
Did you not remember Under Siege 1?
I don't remember. Was it under the ocean or something?
It was on the ocean, just like on Laserdisc.
Wow, I have seen some things and I have not even remembered half the films that I've been in.
Well, we did. Okay, well, we were already on a boat. So we
Okay,
can't go on a boat
Let's
again.
go on a helicopter.
Was that Under Siege 2?
Or a Ferris wheel.
No, that's
Can we
Speed.
go on that?
They did that in the Speed movie.
What about Above Siege? We're in a plane.
Oh, I like that. Above Siege.
Above Siege.
Do we have to call it 3 then, or do you think we can get away with owning all the rights?
No, I think we can own all the rights to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Above Siege. This is another question I have, though. Can you get this lunch? I'll get the next one.
I mean,
You got that entourage money.
yo, it's okay. I got this one.
Oh, you got music money, D. You know I play a guitar. What was that? Dude, I agree with you, but I don't think that right now is the time.
Did you know I actually speak K9?
You do?
I do.
Can you tell me how you know when a dog's gonna bite you?
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to sneak into a home to get some graham crackers?
If it licks your knuckles between the peanut butter, it's about to clamp on for life, and you better run.
Oh man, could you imagine being able to buy peanut butter?
How poor have you become, Steven?
I'm like the people in the Tiny House show on HGTV, but I don't have the house.
Daniel,
Yeah, buddy. What?
did you?
What? Well, you were asking me all these questions. I just kept
I
going.
felt like I literally got transported to. I was staring inside an Olive Garden. I was on the outside, and I was looking in. And I could see through you, see your true colors. 'Cause inside you're empty like me.
I'm on the outside, and I'm looking in, and I can see through you, see your true colors.
Let's get into the final segment, Sax Talk.
True story. I loved that song.
Dude, I like that song too.
When he would sit at the end of the stage,
Yeah,
it
dude.
spoke to me in some sort of
in a
angsty
somber,
level.
angsty way.
Oh, now I want to hear the whole thing.
'Cause I'm on the outside and I'm looking in, and I can see through you, see your true colors, 'cause inside you're empty, empty like me.
Feels good, man.
That felt really good.
Yeah, you're speaking to me.
All right. Now sax talk. Okay, I prepped Daniel Van Kirk before we started. He's going to share a story of a sexual encounter, and then
And then,
I'm going to play some sweet, sweet sax to underlie it. So whenever you're ready, I will play along, my friend.
okay, ready? Yep. This is a tale about a thing that didn't happen, but almost did. The year was sometime in the mid-aughts. The time of year, if I had to guess, was summer. I was living in Chicago, Illinois, but I was spending a lot of time out in DeKalb, Illinois. Northern Illinois University is there. My friend, he was working at a bar called Fatty's in DeKalb. I was talking to these two girls, and everything I said was funny. This is before I was a comic. But man, I was killing that night. I made this joke and that joke, and they would laugh, and I'd talk about this guy's hat and this girl's scrunchie. And then I said to my friend, hey, come over, talk to these two girls. But he wouldn't do it. He just stood there smoking. Nah, man, you'd say to me. I said, come on, buddy. These two girls are so much fun. They're cute. They're fun. They want to hang out. No, he would say. So I kept talking to them, joking around, joke after joke. Drink after drink. And then, as the night went on, the bar closed. And the girl said, hey, we're getting out of here. And I said, cool. I just need to go to the hotel next door and make sure that my cousin got a room and isn't driving home. So I did. And they followed me. These two girls that I don't know, they followed me to this hotel. We go around, we look, finally find my cousin, then we leave. I tell them, hey, thanks for helping me out. They said, no problem. Why don't you walk us back to the bar where our car is? So I walked them back. We're standing there. And now my friend who's gotten off of work and my other friend who smoked a cigarette and didn't want to hang out with us are saying, Dan, what are you doing? And they walk off to their car. I'm supposed to leave with them. When the girls say to me, hey, do you want to come back to our place with us? And I said, for what? They said, more fun. And I said, well, it's like 2:30 in the morning. How much more fun is there left to do? And they said, well, you could hang out with us. I said, I'd love to, but my friends are being dicks and they won't come with. And they said, we're not asking them to. And guys, Jeremiah, I still didn't pick up on what was happening. So then the one girl says, you know what? Forget this. And she leaves. And now it's just me and one of the other girls. And she says, are you sure you don't want to come back to my place with me and my friend and keep having a good night? And I said, I wish I could, but my friends are dicks. So then in a last-ditch effort, I suppose, without being direct, which at any point she could have been, she says to me, would you like to see my breasts? And I say, sure. She then, in this gravel parking lot in DeKalb, Illinois, pulls up her shirt and shows her breasts. She says, do you like them? And I say, they're great. And then she puts them away. She looks at me and says, are you sure you don't want to come back to my place with me? And I looked at this girl And with my heart, I told her, I'll find you on MySpace. And she went and walked away. I then proceeded to find my two friends and said, what the hell? Those girls wanted to have fun. And they said to me, yeah, they both wanted to have fun with you, Dan. And then, like at the end of Sixth Sense, spoiler alert, it all of the night came rushing back to me. And I realized what I had just missed out on. And this was my Sax Talk. You're beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know.
I mean, dude, I look back at moments from high school and stuff like that, and I was just like that, where I was like, oh, that's what
Whoa, that's where this was headed.
and
I got out of the car.
I spent one entire summer with one girl in high school where we would go to the pool every day together and we would wrestle in the pool and we would talk on instant messenger all the time. Never registered. Even like somebody at the pool was like, is that your girlfriend? I was like, no.
When did it?
Like years later.
Yeah.
Years later.
Yeah.
I never made a move. I never did.
But I still contest, because there are people who have maybe heard that story before or heard just now that are like, what a fucking idiot, right?
Yeah.
But I would rather be us. I'd
Sure.
rather be the guy who didn't get it than the guy who's constantly on the hunt for it.
I feel you on that.
You know what I mean? Okay, so what? I didn't pick up on what was being put down. But it's better than being the guy who's like, what are you women up to tonight? What do you guys, do you like to do everything together?
So, I mean, screw my friends. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed you wanted to wrestle with me in the pool, and there's no way that we could just be friends and I treat you as an equal gendered person. But instead, I'm going to sexualize.
Oh,
this.
sorry. I tried to drown you in the pool a couple times because I got really competitive.
Right. So it's okay. I'd rather be us.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, dude, this has been amazing. We've had a lot of celebrity guests that happened to stop by. I think I think I went into a dream state and a couple other dimensions a couple times.
Dude, me too. You're not
ran out
going
of
to trick me again,
batteries.
but the
Yeah.
person I was forced to talk to, who's a godlike figure, like I went there like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, more of a nuisance. And then Connor, hey, you hire who you want to hire. I don't even know if that's your name, and I don't care.
That is actually his name.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it says
Okay.
Connor. Like,
Hey,
right.
Connor. Not a great job.
Okay, well, you've gotten all your stuff plugged already.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I bid you adieu, and we'll definitely have to do this again, man.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Love you, buddy.
You're the
So
best.
fun, dude.
Love you too, man.